Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. And today I am up with a Mango Craft project share, and I've also done a little bit of cutting out, not much. I wasn't here yesterday. That's because the opticians screwed up my prescription on my glasses. Yeah, decided I needed bifocals with the bit that I was supposed to see straight through right down there at the bottom. So not a lot I could do. So that is now being sorted out, and this is what I'm up with today. So first of all, these label stamps and these label dies. Now these are, and I say from the bottom of my heart, absolutely gorgeous. They're photopolymer, and it's one of those sets that will just go into your forever box. Yes, I have a forever box where no one is ever allowed to have them unless I leave this mortal coil. But you know, just things that you know you're going to use over and over again. So use that one, and I wanted to do this one. And if you look on Mango's page, you'll see this has been stamped and it's been done really cute. I wanted to know if I could get away with using a minimal amount of stamps and just using the dies that come with it. So I decided I was going to use the Cosmo Cricket Early Bird paper pack. It's a digital pack which is available from Snap Click Supply. So that is what I've used. And just to share this larger label here, I used a scrap of paper and just stamped over it. Now, you know, you could cut your little chat sticker or something and pop that on there as well. But just so useful, you know, whether you're going to stamp into it or whether you're going to cut up your scraps of paper, make labels for your pages and pockets and, you know, your ATCs and your memory dexes. It's just a forever set. But I did a little one in white, and then I used the sentiment from the birdie pack, Hello Friend, and this is what is going to be used on the project. So first of all, I'm just going to clear this and then put those bits onto the table. Right, so first of all, I think it's important to look at the stamps because you can see the stamp gives the outline to the birds, and you stamp them in solid colours, whether you want them to be pretty or, you know, or vintage, whichever way you want to do them. I do love that little flower stamp that comes with them as well, and you get little music notes. But what I decided to do was like forego the stamps, except for this little flower, the eyes, which you get two sets of eyes, open and closed, the little beak I've used, and the Hello Friend. So that's what I've used from the pack, but this is what they look like if you use stamps. So as not to confuse anyone, I've already done a card base, and because I was using the label stamps, which it's going to be this one, this is what is in the Cosmo Cricket printable paper pack. There is a label, so I decided I was going to have that for my background. Now you get clouds in that stamp set, and using the Cosmo Cricket paper here, I've done it in flowers. So I've cut 3 and I've got foam dots on 3, and I'm losing my hair I think, but I don't know if I'm going to use all 3. So I have got clouds, I've got my sentiment, which is another label, and I did my nest and I die cut it. This is the Cosmo Cricket paper pack again, but then I used that little flower stamp 3 times and cut in 2. I've put foam in between because I just wanted my birdie nest, you know, to come to the fore, so I could get my little birds in. And then you've got the branch. Well, the branch, obviously you would stamp it in, you know, a brown ink, and then you would cut it out. But I just decided to do it in this kind of rusty sort of red because it ties in with this border edge on the printed label. So there you see, I've got my nest and I've got my branch. And then I use the leaf stamps to enhance my birdies. Now I do love the expression on that one, and I put the eyes there Obviously, if you stamp it, it leaves a space where you're supposed to put the eyes. But if you're not using the stamp, you can put the eyes wherever you want. And I just thought they look really, you know, a bit wacky and a bit googly. And when the other one goes with it, you'll see why. And the leaf stamp that is meant for the nest, I used to enhance the tail and also the wing. So my little wing there is also popped up on foam pads. And I was just thinking, you know, sort of like, I'll move those out of the way for a second. Patchwork fabric-y, if you know what I mean. So we've got one little birdie for the nest there. And then, I'm sorry, I'm losing my throat again. And then I did the closed eyes for that one. And then did exactly the same and put the leaf stamp down for the wing. So that's what I've got. And I don't know if I'm going to put foam on that actually. But anyway, I'm going to move those off because I want to be able to put my tree and my nest down, and I want my nest to sit over that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my glue bottle. Yeah, I forgot to put it right in front of me, and I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of glue inside there, and then I'm going to pop my branch in. And I roughly know where I want it, so my branch is going to go there. And we do have absolutely awful humidity, so I'm just giving that a squeeze. And if there's ever an area you can't get your fingers into, just use your bone folder tool and just, you know, squish it flat, and then you'll be sorted and ready to go. So that is basically the branch there underneath the nest. And the next thing I want to do is I want to stick the nest and the branch down. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of glue so that those don't come off waving in the air. And I'm going to pop those down. And then that leaves space between the two so that I can, you know, pop my little birdies in. I want to get that straight. And then I want to stick my branch down. Right, this is going to take just a couple of seconds of gluing, so I'll hold it and come right back. Right, so that is pretty much dry, and my paper puka has just rolled on me. And I'm going to pop my birdie into my nest, my first one. And you'll kind of get the feeling of these two when they go together. I wanted the expression on the face, you know, because she's kind of like, get off me. I like that, you know. Do you remember that cartoon, Pepe Le Pew? Yeah, I used to love that. She was having the life squeezed out of her, bless her. And she's kind of got that expression. So I'm going to put my first birdie down there. And then my second birdie is going to come in. Doesn't really matter if the tail flips up a bit on this one. So there they are, nestled in together. Bless them. And then I just need to peel the foam off these so that I can get the wings kind of coming over the top of the nest area. And then the other one, do the same thing. I do love that expression. And then of course I've got my little label which is going to say hello friend, and I don't know if I'm using all three of my clouds. Yeah, why not? I've got them, I'll do it. And to be honest, if I could have found a matching red, I did try the barn door but it was just too red, so I just stuck with black. Then I would have gone with that. But I just thought that the label underneath just suited it. So I'm just putting a little bit of foam tape, reaching across and grabbing my scissors. Put a bit more. And this foam tape is from Alina Craft, the stuff that I'm using today. I usually use Dollar Tree foam. So that's that, and that's that. this is what you get from Alina. So that's that one. Oh, that's a piece of ribbon that I wanted for something else, just to show you how confused I can get. And I'm going to peel the back off this and decide what's what, because I don't think I want it in the middle. No, I do want it off on the edge. So I'm going to go there with my Hello Friend, and I haven't stuck my clouds down yet. So it could be that I'm having one here and overlapping my Hello Friend. And put that there. And then I've got one that's got the blue flowers on it. I think that one can go there, lifting that tail up a little bit. And then I'm going to put the last blue one up there. So I did use them all. But there is a stamp and die set, only really using the dies. And I've done two little sweet springtime birdies in their nests, and I just love the expressions, and I just think that's really cute. Right, that is what I have for you today. Now, I'm trying to think what I'm up with tomorrow. I believe it's a KS Craft Design Team haul. So I thank you so much for joining me today. Have an absolutely awesome day. And as usual, all links below. Bye.